This is where I complain. This is where I talk shit. This is where I argue with people. This is where I talk about real life, everyday shit. This is not a la la land. So if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off the videos. This is my life.
Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta rock.
But this is what the problem actually is though, because y'all normalize weird ass mentally ill behavior. I don't like the fact that y'all make it seem like y'all have to tear people down in their comments. Why? Your mother ain't teach you if you don't got something nice to say, don't say that shit? I would never go out my way to comment some nasty ass, disgusting, hateful, miserable, dirty shit on somebody's post. And I didn't have to do that. Like, you guys are disgusting. I could throw up. You guys are ill. Raised in a barn. Uncultured swine, if you will. Then y'all kill me with the, oh, that's what the comments is for. Go ahead and pass away.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, and breaking news. I am your host, Quincy Harris, and I'm here with your breaking news with your host, Quincy Harris. And let the crowd go wild. So it's been a minute, you guys. I know I'm going to hop right into the video. Just a disclaimer for the returning people. I was supposed to do what I did, a Cobra reaction. It got blocked, so you guys never seen the light of day. That's why I don't do music reactions. But anyway, back to the regular scheduled program. We are going to react to Leray spills tea on dad Benzino begging for cash. Benzino claps back, calls fake news on story. Yeah, you guys, so basically, if I get a call in the middle of this video and I gotta stop, it is my weed. So be patient, because I'm not pausing it, and I don't know if I'm gonna edit it or not, because that's just how I'm feeling. And I'm trying to get some stuff out the way before I start smoking, even though I'm about to smoke when I'm watching this. But all right, y'all, we out. Let me see. And they stay trying to fucking give me that fucking Buzz Lightyear looking hoe. Fucking, y'all, do not miss that shit. I think I needed a good 2-3 weeks. Okay. But I'm being consistent this time, y'all. I'm being consistent, alright. And we gonna get to the Diddy stuff next. If y'all wanna come back for the next video, because we're getting into the Diddy stuff next.
Sat down Angie Martinez and did her podcast in real life, and of course she opened up about a lot of things. Leray sat down Angie Martinez and did her podcast in real life, and of course she opened up about a lot of things. She opened up about her dad, and her dad didn't like some of the things that she was saying, so of course he took to social media.
Always. And my whole thing is like, when a person feels like they gotta defend themselves all the time, they not secure or fully happy with themselves. Because if I know something about me, I don't even gotta defend this shit. They done said so much shit about me. Sorry, y'all. I had to light this to get my my paper to light. Hold on. Oh, then it. I know this real ghetto, y'all. I'm about to get to my scenario. Hold on. Okay, that's the weed. All right. So what I was about to say is, Benzino always got something to say, and it's sad because when somebody say something about you and you gotta respond every time, that means you're not fully secure with yourself. Because motherfuckers say shit about me all the time. They'll respond all the time. No. Through my family, they didn't spread all types of lies and feed me as crazy and all this other shit. Do I care? No. And I never will. And that's his thing. Benzino needs to like master that. Like, I'm not gonna say emotional intelligence because I feel like I gotta still read up more on that definition, even though I'm pretty sure I know what it means. It's just like every time Benzino got something to say, even when she said, what was the song? It was No Parties, and she was like, my dad wasn't around or something, ooh, or it was some shit, and it's just like, bro, that's your story. Like, it's two different stories. Two stories can be accurate at the same time. If you was there physically, maybe you was not there mentally, and maybe she needed you mentally, and maybe as a father, you was not there mentally. And fucking, like, maybe you wasn't there physically for some cash. Like, I've been through the same shit. Like, I have a narcissist delusional parent that swears up and down they ain't do nothing. I just texted them yesterday. It's so funny that we doing this topic because I literally just texted them yesterday, like, you need to apologize, woo woo. And they're like, well, you know, I am sorry and we need to go eat, but I don't know what I did. And like, people be delusional, like, bro, did we live through two different timelines? Because last time I checked, you let your boyfriend swing a metal rod at me and I almost threw a brick at his head. So I'm just, you get what I'm saying, y'all? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, motherfuckers, like, sometimes in certain people, like certain instances, and older people, exactly because they're so stubborn and stuck in their ways. And I've personally felt like you can never be too old to learn. So I just don't understand that. Like, you think that you can't learn from somebody after a certain age. Like, if you could teach me some shit, you could teach me some shit. I'm always down to learn some shit because then I'll always know some shit, and then I'll always have some shit to carry with me so I can teach some shit. But when you're like Benzino, you don't listen, you don't have accurate conversations. Like, you can tell from the last time this happened, they did not have a conversation, a full-blown real conversation. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not really on Benzino's side for those. So for the older people that be in the comments and woo-woo and other people pages, oh my God, younger people so disrespectful. No, y'all so caged up and old and stuck in the slavery time mindset, and I won't ever be opposed to that fucking standard that y'all be fucking going through. It's just not gonna happen, and it's never gonna be me.
No car.
That hit home somewhere.
I knew about
Shit.
it. You know, I had my daughter 5 months out the year. I was with her mother until she was 9, and I had her from 9 to 16, 5 months out the year. She was with me. She lived with me twice. She lived here in Atlanta with me. She went to Campbell High School. Like,
but did she live with you though? Because I lived with my mom from like, since I was born till like fucking what, like 14, 15 maybe. And I could still say she was, even though, you know, yeah, you had to pay the bills and you had to supply and woo. You just don't have a fucking baby and just say, all right, I just gotta make sure he got everything. No, you made that motherfucker that got feelings and all that other shit. So why the fuck are you like, oh, well, she lived with me, bitch, and you still could have been a deadbeat. So what are you saying? And I dare anybody to challenge me on this shit. You still could have been a deadbeat. So what are you saying? For real, I don't like that shit.
I was a single dad and I was taking care of my kids, all my kids. And her 2 older brothers.
I don't believe that.
By 2 other men that wasn't mine.
I don't believe that.
So when I'm watching this, I'm just looking at somebody, she look like she's almost brainwashed. You know, like, she ain't never slept.
And then it's crazy because they always go to the industry brainwash shit and woo, and that's how they try to get you. And I'm not, like, you feel me? I'm not saying I'm not taking sides because I do feel like Benzino is more wrong. He's always going to be wrong in my opinion, just coming from how I'm coming from and how I'm seeing it and my ideology. Like, I just always feel like that. But at the same time, I'm not fully taking Koi's side either. But it's just like, why the fuck she keeps saying the shit? Like, she keeps saying the shit. And it's not like she's just itching for something. She just keeps saying the shit gradually. Like, it's just naturally flowing out her fucking mouth like she was hurt. So what it is really, we gonna see, because I'm about to air Benzino the fuck out, bro.
Cars, sold drugs and all.
And I'm low-key mad because my weed ain't here. And my weed man taking a long time again. But that's a whole nother story.
Like, I don't know why she's running with this narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is crazy. I've never seen no shit like this. But
while he's rolling, while he's, I can't speak, but while he's rolling a blunt, right? And I mean, and that don't mean nothing, but I'm just saying while he's rolling a blunt.
The label's perpetuating it. The people who run the label.
What I told y'all, what I tell y'all. He was about to go with some industry stuff. That's what he was setting y'all up for before. Oh, we're gonna get in it. Because y'all not gonna fucking play with me today. Y'all not.
They're all perpetuating it. And then the sad thing is, like, the people who interview her, they're all down with it too. Angela Yee.
So I guess they just all concocted up a conspiracy. Not Angela Yee. What's her name? Angie Martinez. I guess Angie Martinez just concocted up a plan. Yeah, we gonna get Benzino for whatever. You're not even hot. Like, let's be real. Like, you're not even relevant. You're not even hot. Why are they throwing shots at you for what? And I hate to come at it like that, but you're not even relevant. You're not even hot. Like, what is really... My blunt keep going out. What is Koi real reason? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what would be the reason that she's coming at you for? Like, why is she just lying? You get what I'm saying? And it's... I forgot who Koi said that to before, but she said something like that to somebody before. So back then, years ago, they was concocting this with her. Only thing I can say about back then is she was on the rise and her career was up. But she already had a hit song, so why is she even... Like, how much clout are they going to get off you?
Angela Yee, in 1994, was a part of a group of people who wanted Dave Mays to step down from the magazine because he put an article about me and my group, the RSO, in the magazine.
You see it? What I tell y'all. It was going to be something... I thought this was my bud. It was going to be something about... He was too quick. Back in 19... Let me just go. I'm going to stop pausing it.
Angela Yee, 1994. Imagine that. So me and her never got along. Me and Angie Martinez never got along. Ever.
Come on,
They was
bro.
biting Eminem's dick so bad that it was just, you know, it was to the point where...
Here we go. The past trauma. They never went to therapy. They never this, that, and third. Now how Eminem get in this? Now we bringing Eminem into this. And then my whole thing is like, who really has beef with Angie Martinez? There's only like 2 people I know that actually have beef with Angie Martinez, and that's probably Hot 97, and that's probably more of them on why she left and etc. Even though it don't look too great on Angie because that's her opponent's team, but at the same time, money is like, not saying money is money and you should just throw your morals out for money, but who beef was that really? You get what I'm saying? So on Angie's part, I'm sorry y'all, this is so ghetto, but I just got off of work like 2 hours ago. But on Angie's part, it's like, y'all probably can't even see me about the role, but anyway, on Angie part, it's like, who's really, you get what I'm saying? Like, whose beef was that really? Like, was that really Ebro's in them, or was that really Charlemagne's in them? You get what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't really, like, I didn't see, you know, what's her name, Angela and Angie beefing for the most part, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, it's just an opinion, but anyway, yeah, it's always some old stuff he try to bring. He need to like really heal. Like, he needs to like really heal and really like love on himself, and just like Koi said in the interview, I remember Koi said this, she was like, you know, this was actually one of the first Koi interviews I watched when Benzino had a problem with Vlad from Vlad TV. Benzino had a problem with Vlad from Vlad TV. And, you know, they both cancers. Moral of the story, like, we not gonna get too much into it. They both cancers. And she was just saying how, like, Benzino got this mentality, like, and probably because he a cancer. And I mean, I can kind of relate, but just in the regular timing too, if we just want to talk for the people that don't believe in that, in regular timing, it was just like, she was saying that he felt like that everybody was always out to get him. And the more I look at Benzino and like the shit he say out his mouth, that's what he rocks with and that's what he move with. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of know that because I've kind of been like that myself somewhat. But like, I mean, I don't know, it's different. Like, it's different. Like, one is like you gotta have your guard up from people, and then it's because people just ain't shit nowadays. And then two is like you just like at the same time it's just like after so much fucking battles, it's just like, bro, like that's why I say I don't really blame Benzino for having that mentality, but it's like, bro, like you're like fucking you like, and not age shame because you're age shaming now, like, you know, like he's you getting up there to the fact where you should have some type of like mantra or plan intact for your emotions that make you trigger like stuff like this, that you don't feel like that you always feel like somebody out to get you, or you don't feel like your story is done. Not saying his story is done, but you get what I'm saying. It was more like that's what Koi was saying. Like she was saying like he be feeling like, oh, you know, everybody out to get him, or he be sometimes feeling like he unaccomplished, but you accomplished so much just in a different era. It's a lot of people, and not rambling on, I'm about to go back to the video. It's a lot of people in the industry from like the 90s that's out now, and they only got like 1 million followers, maybe like a couple 100K in this new society, and you just gotta understand you was not birthed here. So it's not, you're never going to feel accomplished because you was not birthed, just like TikTok. Like, I be still trying to get the TikTok thing down. I can't get the TikTok thing down. I kind of got it down, but it's just like I'm millennial. I'm not Gen X, Gen Z, whatever. Like, somebody, funny story, and then I'm going to unpause it, I promise you. Somebody was just telling me about this web app, and they was like 21. They work at my job, and they was like, you seen this app or something? Woo woo, everybody be on it. And I'm like, no, I never heard it. And then you know why? Because we all swear we be on the same apps, but literally sometimes the apps and the ages and what people follow because of that trend on how old they are, sometimes they in their own box, so you never really see them on social media, even though they're on social media, unless you got like somebody's number or something, then they pop up. But that's different. But you get what I'm saying? So that's really, Benzino's just in a different box, and he doesn't understand that. He's not taking time to process that.
You know, she be on there interviewing with him and calling me that dude. So they don't fuck with me. So what is the worst thing to use somebody's child to manipulate them against him? She has children. She has a kid by the kid from Cisco's group. She wouldn't want to be involved with that. Nobody would want their kid to be led into questions to go against their parents, and that's what she did.
Leray then got on social media basically to respond to her dad. She even outed him for asking her for some money.
So she got coerced. That's what you're saying. Until you're saying that she doesn't have the decent brain power or IQ to be able to tell when somebody is coercing her or trying to lead her into deep waters, which interviewers do. But I'm just saying, like, so, and that's also, I would take that as an insult too. Like, oh, you think I'm dumb as shit? Like, a lot of people may think I'm dumb as shit in some occasions, but sometimes I just be letting people, like, I be letting people go with it. Like, literally, like, go with it. And then when I pull a 180, they be so stuck because they be like, damn, what part in the step went to whoa that made us not cool, or made this, that, and the third happen, and they can't find the step because I peeped them from the beginning. I'm not showing you face. You think I'm throwing you off. You think you get in one face, you get in another face, and I got a whole nother face in my mind. Like, people just, it's just, yeah, it's...
I just don't. She even outed him for asking her for some money. Him go online and just create craziness for no reason, make up things, try to make it seem like I just don't. It just has to stop. And if you notice, it has been a pattern for some time now. A pattern since he went on Clubhouse and did the whole blick situation and leaked the fact that I had the record with Nicki. Since he
3 times. That's actually 3 times because I forgot about that too. That's 3 times. Like, what are you doing, Benzino?
Went and tried to downplay my album sales on Trendsetter.
4
Since
times.
you went and tried to, like, it just seems like every single time, instead of you congratulating me and be happy for me, you want to go online and try to use me to prove yourself to these people in this industry on why you feel like you didn't get the respect or whatever it is that you deserve. I don't want.
What I just tell y'all, I just told y'all about that. That's what he was feeling. He was feeling unaccomplished. Like he didn't get the respect he deserved. And it's like, bro, you was a part of a whole award show. People don't get that. Like, some accomplishments you think ain't big, it's big because there's some people that would never accomplish that. Like, there's some people, they will never be on television. They will never do this, that, and the third. Even for the little reality stars that just do a TV show or something and then dip or something. Like, that's an accomplishment because there's some people in life, they will never get that experience. So it's just certain things where it's just like, bro, like Benzino, like, what's really the issue? The self-love needs to be radiated on yourself.
I want to be a clout kid. I don't want to be a clout kid. I'd rather us, again, just hit me offline, hit our family, and other than that, I'll never, ever, ever mention anything in any more interviews. You don't call, you don't write, but you take everything to the internet, and you get on the internet.
I told y'all they don't be talking to each other. I told y'all that.
And you try to play this, you try to just whatever. Try to downplay me, try to make it play victim, try to make it seem like I'm attacking you, try to make it seem like my intentions is to hurt you, and that's never the case here. I don't have to get on here and lie about struggle. I don't think anybody wants to do that.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's corny. I have a mugshot. I asked my mom. I'm not gonna. We don't even want to put my other family in this because I think that's kind of not what I'm here for. If I don't get on here and say something, and it takes me everything in me to get on live and do this, especially again in the most precious times of my career. But for some reason, these blogs, right, like, my entire career, it seems like they've just been trying to take over my story, take over my narrative, take over my career. And if I don't say something, if I don't defend myself, if I don't speak up, then I'm going to allow these blogs to tell my story, to tell y'all who I am, and I don't think that's fair to me. Yep. I don't have to speak on this ever again. He made it very clear that he never wants to speak to me again. Again, the interview was done in June. I haven't said anything since. But, respectfully, I just wish that we could just kind of just keep everything offline moving forward. If you have anything to say, you can call Grandpa Tito, you can call my mom, just like how you called me last week asking for what you asked for. You could have just hit me direct. Like, I'd rather you just do that on a respectful level of just me being your daughter at the end of the day. Like, we don't gotta have a relationship, but I'm still your kid.
Now, of course, Koi didn't want to say that her dad was asking her for money, but she basically insinuated that Benzino was asking her for some money. So Benzino went on Instagram Live and...
Wait, huh?
Direct. Like, I'd rather you just do that on a respectful level of just me being your daughter at the end of the day. Like, we don't gotta have a relationship, but I'm still your kid.
Now, of course, Koi didn't want to say that her dad was asking her for money, but she basically insinuated that Benzino was asking her for some money. So Benzino went on Instagram Live and he talked about asking her for money, and he also talked about him not being a bad dad, and he talked about all the stuff that Koi was talking about on the Angie Martinez podcast.
Commercials be blowing me. Yo, see, I caught it too. I caught it real fast. I caught it.
Yeah, I called you for some money. I made you. You didn't make me. Then why I call Ray and everybody else? I'm supposed to. Who the fuck else am I supposed to call?
I'm still your kid.
Now, of course, Koi didn't want to say that her dad was asking her for money, but she basically insinuated that Benzino was asking her for some money. So Benzino went on Instagram Live and he talked about asking her for money, and he also talked about him not being a bad dad, and he talked about all the stuff that Koi was talking about on the Angie Martinez podcast.
And what I called you for? Yeah, I called you for some money. I made you. You didn't make me. Then why I call Ray and everybody else? I'm supposed to. Who the fuck else am I supposed to call? What the fuck is the matter with this generation of you kids, man? Y'all
What he mean? Like I get it. Like who the fuck else am I supposed to call? You know, it's I guess it's a feel like they, you know, we owe them something when nobody asked to be here. Like I didn't tell you to bust that nut, but I really feel like it's the other way around. Me personally, like I was supposed to call you, but I get it because she got the bread and she could get him out of that. So I mean, that's like it's not her obligation, but it's kind of like it'd be fucked up if like he and dad are about to get, you get what I'm saying, or like a bounty on his head or something, and he don't have nobody to call. You get him? So I get what he's saying, but like it's like if he's saying it that way, let's Benzino.
Angie knew what she was doing. She don't like me. Angela Yee knew what she was doing. She don't like me. But you had no problem with disrespecting the fucking man that brought you here. I had you. You didn't have me.
It's not disrespecting, it's her story. You have to understand, it's not disrespect. You can't stop somebody from telling a story. If that's the case, then you shouldn't have been a part of it. And if that's the case, you shouldn't have fucked for them joints.
My career, I did fucking things. Amazing things. I'm proud of what you're doing, but Corey, you ain't done this shit or made the money I made. You couldn't walk in my fucking Adidas for an hour.
Okay, why are you making a comparison like y'all like competing or something? And my whole thing is like, okay, if you feel that way, then let it be like that way. Like you've accomplished great things. You're a great guy. People know that. You thinking she's smudging your name, it shouldn't have nothing to, I don't know.
You get on here and say that you're a clout. I'm using you for clout. Corey, your first record was disrespecting me. Your first record that Universal allowed was you disrespecting your father. In that narrative of me not being there.
I don't know if I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Universal and RCA is the same thing, right? And two, I heard Koi songs when she was on RCA. So my first introduction to her wasn't her dissing you. Cause she was starting to have fans when she was with Trippie Redd, and I found out about her after the whole Trippie Redd situation, and I seen an old ass fucking video and song, or what is it called? Do Better. That's my first Koi song I ever heard, was Do Better.
You had to come out and sell drugs and you had to overcome all these obstacles. No. You was bad. Your mother sent you down to live with me in Atlanta. You couldn't cope with that because I wasn't going for the shit that she goes for and went for. So I don't know if there was some anger because of that, but that's all how I knew to be a father. Am I using you as a clout kid? Do you know, Corey, when me and your mother broke up, the $800,000 new house in up?
I hate that this is on the internet, bro. Cause why I'm about to find out about some shit that happened in like '85.
We're Saddle River, not Saddle River. We moved from the mansion to Upper Saddle River. Remember, I got indicted by the feds, and I lost everything. I got indicted by the feds, and I lost everything. Now, I go back to the street. Fuck the music industry. The street's there for me. I'll take my right back to Boston or any block in this country and get it. Because that's what I did. For real. But we started Hip Hop Weekly, we moved on, I moved to Miami, but I gave your mother a house. Now before that, I was giving your mother $4,000 a month allowance, 4 G's a month for a few years. She could have took some of that money and saved it. She could have opened up a business. When I gave her the house, Coy, you, Taj, Kwame, and Marnie, when I gave her the house, like the 4 or 5 bedroom house.
But see, this is all stuff. this is the thing. When people think with materialism and like just, I hope that's the right word. Materialism and like stuff and materialistic things. Now we talking about that time, that compassion, that you getting to know somebody, like you get what I'm saying, you making sure you just not tolerating them. Some people tolerate their children, some people don't actually know their children.
I was still sending $2,500 a month when we broke up. The mortgage was $1,800 a month. She said she couldn't afford it. I got no problems with Asia. I'm not disrespecting Asia, I'm not disrespecting your mother, but I'm telling my fucking truth because I'm tired of you lying on me and making. You don't understand, Corey, right? What I went through, like, I represent a lot of in that town. But I can't let you come on the internet and ruin my reputation.
And this my whole
How
thing.
much you for clout when
Oh my God, this is my whole thing with the whole reputation thing. Only you can ruin your reputation. Only you can ruin your reputation. And you want to know how? By letting that become the narrative. If that's not what it is, not what it is. And either y'all gonna rock with me or y'all gonna rock against me. But baby, we all gonna be rocking. Cause who gonna tell me about me? And I'ma give a fuck. Bitch, y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all wanna say. Boom, y'all said it, now what? What's next? Next. Like, that reputation shit is weird to me. Cause bitch, like, who the fuck I gotta prove a reputation for? For what? For who? Bitch, I am the reputation. The fuck are you talking about?
telling my fucking truth because I'm tired of you lying on me and making. You don't understand, Corey, right? What I went through, like, I represent a lot of in that town, in Roxbury, in Dorchester. But I can't let you come on the internet and ruin my reputation. How are you a clout kid? How am I using you for clout when I'm your storyline since day one? I thought it was over with. I thought after Rolling Live, which you treated me like I was one of the fucking stagehands. It ain't no secret I'm not doing as better than I was. I don't give a I don't care about. That's not what it is about me. Money didn't make me. I've had millions, and I spent it on you, your mother, your two older brothers, Taj, and your uncle, Jason. Shout, that's my heart, paralyzed. I took care of everybody, and you knew that. Since no more parties, you've been using me as your storyline, and you still doing it. You talking about your truth? That's not your truth. I struggled.
How you gonna tell somebody what their truth is? How you gonna tell somebody what their truth is? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get him. I don't get him. He's just he's going off of trauma and all of this. That's all of this. That's all this is, y'all. That's all this is.
I sacrificed. I sold drugs so you didn't have to. And I know that sounds cliche, but in this case, that's how it happened. And your mother's not going to get on here and defend me because you take care of her. You tell me I've survived everything, but I'm going to let my daughter take me down? It ain't going to happen, CC. Princess.
She shouldn't even think he shouldn't even think about it like that. He should think about it as her telling her story, and maybe he could, well, why did you feel like that? Well, he just, oh no, because it's just, it's dumb, bro. That shit is dumb.
You was 3, you had minks and diamonds on in Ray Ray's video, Shine Like My Son, where I brought other fathers and their kids. Stevie, Nori, Ja, where y'all at? Y'all supposed to be my fucking brothers. Say something. You was there.
See, now he bringing other people into it, and this is the emotional shit, and whoa, and he wanna, you know what? Fuck it, man. hope it ain't just show all of that. I'm gonna have to watch this whole fucking video over. I got too much shit saved in my shit. Let me see. I want to know which day is it? It's probably June. I guarantee you it's June. He kind of towards the end. Well, yeah, he's basically towards the end. He's the 18th. Yeah, I'm in the beginning. Like I'm way in the beginning. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all probably like this childish. I don't give a fuck. May. What the hell is May? May the 11th. Oh, they should be friends, for real. I mean, they do bump heads a lot. The Tauruses is like, especially the Taurus women, is like, what the hell? But I mean, they cool though. I dated a Taurus for a while. See.
When I was taking care of her, you see what the fuck I was, where the fuck are all my friends at that seen me taking care of this little girl and ain't saying what the fuck, man? God damn, man.
At this point, you have a daughter that's trying to tell her truth, but her dad does not feel like that is her truth, and that she is lying, and that she's trying to create a storyline that she had to struggle. And he's like, no, you didn't have to struggle. You had money, this, that, and the third. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation between Benzino and his daughter Koi. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you guys feel like Koi is telling the truth, or do you feel like Benzino is telling the truth? Let me know down in the comment section below.
That piece of hair.
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
That piece of hair right here is bothering me. Let me see the comments real quick, y'all. I'm kind of pissed the fuck off. Like, where the fuck? I know this nigga ain't fucking, go to sleep. Tacky and weird, especially when her dad is immature and has a big name. Even parents make mistakes. It's okay. The parenting thing does not come with instructions, but accountability is a life lesson that everyone needs to have. Yes. And now people saying Koi was wrong, which is bullshit. Don't pops like that. I think this is whack. Don't do pops like that. I think this is whack. Damn, I'm not a fan of neither, but I must show Benzino the props he deserves, because it seems like Koi is true, that Koi is downplaying shit. And it's only blowing up because Benzino is saying something. Y'all have to realize that too. It's only blowing up because Benzino is saying something. The story would not be this big, and so much people would not know about it, and they would not feel like his character is woo-woo if they didn't know about it. Yes, Koi gonna get her views, but people not caring about the Benzino part. Like, people don't care. They only care because he blew it up. It's truly a sad situation. I got a mug shot. Asked my mom. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, girl. Koi Leray has a beautiful voice when she speaks. It's very sad. What's wrong with this generation? Like, keep some ish to yourself. Edit the parents just as bad. No. Why? No, I'm not gonna pick and choose what I want to keep to myself because y'all want to do that. Get the fuck out of here. Because y'all want me to do that. Get the fuck out of here. Koi is a disrespectful kid. I keep wondering what type of stuff interests y'all into liking these horrible. I don't feel like I'm on Koi's side. I'm sorry. Like, and Benzino, woo. I just peep shit. Like, I peep shit. I'm sorry. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I peep shit. And yeah, that's it. You know, I don't really like. Yes, Benzino might feel a certain way. He's entitled to feel the way he want to feel, but it's just like, bro, like I ain't. It wouldn't even got that far if you wouldn't have like complained and bitched about it for real, for real.
I still got the rap game in a choke. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta ride my wave. They been talking about Zayden, they been talking for days. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed.